if you look at Yangshuo, I mean, it's pretty apparent. It's sort of like a mecca of climbing, you know, just because of the amount of limestone cliffs we have here in Yangshuo that's unseen in other places in China. So I'm Jimmy. This hotel that we're currently sitting at is called Climber Sitting. Since my mom started this hotel in 2008, we sort of made like a reputation of helping climbers to climb here in Yangshuo by providing them, you know, enough information, guides. Also, I would say my mom has helped so many people over the years. You know, Yangshuo is, of course, it's a very international city, but we also have the local community which doesn't speak that much English. So these climbers, in their sort of when they're coming to Yangshuo to climb here, they needed help. They needed to know how to get to the crags, where to eat, how to rent bicycles and scooters and all that. So my mom really helped these people of finding their best approach to climb here in Yangshuo, and that sort of accumulated our reputation among the international climbing communities. Ever since we would always have people coming from all over the world who are coming to Yangshuo to stay in our place. Basically, we're very hospitable to climbers, and we're very willing to offer them any help they would like to acquire. And we just bring people a great experience of climbing here in Yangshuo and staying as well. Yeah, I think during the 3 years of COVID pandemic, it has been certainly very difficult for a lot of the climbers, not just the climbers, but also the climbers who settled here in Yangshuo and started a business, started a family here in Yangshuo. And so, yeah, I would say we are all very happy that we're starting to see more and more people coming back to town to climb here, to stay here, and to share the climbs with the local climbing community. Yeah. I would say for people who are coming to Yangshuo, and the first thing I would suggest them to do is to get a scooter, because it will be very convenient from them to just drive around. You know, Yangshuo is not a giant city, unlike many other cities in China. It's still a very small town, and most of the crags in Yangshuo are within 20 to 30 minutes range by scooters. So I would say the thing they shouldn't miss is first to get a scooter. It just would boast the experience of climbing and living here in Yangshuo, and would potentially help them a lot of exploring the place. Climbing is a very social sport. You arrive at a crag, you talk to people, you share your climbs with other people, and you see other people doing climbs who are better than you are, and you also learn from them. Climbing is really a sport that has no end. You could always go to other places to climb, and there's just basically endless possibility of different routes, whether if it's in indoor gyms, whether if it's outdoor on the natural features of the rock. You could always find your best approach to climbing as an individual. Climbing is something really different, that it opens a lot of opportunities for people regardless of their age, their gender, their nationalities. We're all sort of equal when we're facing the wall. And I think you also find a way to actualize yourself you're finding a better relations, a balance between your life and the sport. I would say Yangshuo is definitely different than other parts of the country. And if you're new, if you've never been to Yangshuo before, you've never climbed here in China, I would definitely recommend Yangshuo to be sort of your first stop into the climbing of China. And Yangshuo is such a different climbing town in terms of it has all this great limestone rocks while having a good infrastructure of the city. It's just easy to get to these cracks. Most of the cracks are within 15-20 minutes from the city. There's so many restaurants, so many hotels, so many people that you can meet, that you can share your climbs with. Yeah, it's just all of this add to a unique experience of staying here in Yangshuo, which you might not have in other places in China. So I just simply think that our town is great and climbing in Yangshuo is great. And yeah, we welcome people who have never been here to come over to Yangshuo and share their climbs with us. Yeah.